So, hey guys, welcome to the channel. In this video, I will explain episode 1 of the new web series Killer Soup, featuring Manoj Bajpayee and Kumkana Sen. Now, without further delay, let's dive into the story. At the beginning of episode 1, we are shown Manjore City, which is a very beautiful place, where there is a Shetty villa, where a man named Prabhakar Shetty lives, who is a very well-known businessman. His wife's name is Swathi Shetty, and she is a housewife and loves cooking. Her dream is to open her own restaurant where she can cook for everyone. Now Swathi serves paya soup to her husband Prabhakar, seeing which Prabhakar gets angry because Swathi makes him eat paya soup all now and then, which tastes very bad. Then Prabhakar and Swathi started talking to each other, and after some time, when Prabhakar was about to drink that soup, he suddenly started having pain in his stomach due to acidity. So he rushed towards the washroom, and along with him, he also took the bowl of soup to the washroom, and then he threw the whole soup in the wash basin. Actually, he had no acidity. He made this excuse because he didn't want to drink that soup. And then, when Prabhakar comes out of the washroom, he praises her soup a lot. Then Swathi brings up the topic of opening her new restaurant, to which Prabhakar says that once he finalizes the deal with his brother, he will open the new restaurant for her. After this, Prabhakar leaves, and when Swathi goes near the wash basin, she comes to know that Prabhakar was praising her falsely. Now Prabhakar's brother is shown, whose name is Arvind Shetty. Arvind has a very big company by the name of Rising Star, under which he does a lot of illegal work, and he is also a very famous and respected person in Manjore City. Arvind also had a daughter. Her name is Apeksha, and his brother-in-law Charles Lucas also lives with Arvind, who helps him in his business. In the very next scene, Prabhakar and his brother Arvind were getting massage in a massage parlor, where Prabhakar asked Arvind to invest Rs 30 crore in his new project. But Arvind flatly refuses to do so because Prabhakar has always wasted Arvind's money and never made a profit for him. Arvind now notices that the person massaging him resembles Prabhakar, and that person's name is Umesh Madhav. And when Prabhakar was leaving the spa, he found a threatening note in his bag asking him for money. That is why Prabhakar appointed a detective. Now the scene shifts to where Arvind's birthday party is going on, and Swathi has set up her soup stall there, where Arvind's daughter tells Swathi about her dream of becoming a sketch artist, and she has also applied for a seat at a top university of arts in France. Now Apeksha whispers that what Kirtima has prepared is looking very interesting and delicious. So, without tasting the soup made by Swathi, she walks towards Kirtima's stall. That's why Swathi now gets angry after hearing Kirtima's praise because no one was taking the paya soup she made. Kirtima was actually Prabhakar's secretary, and after a few moments a stranger comes to Swathi and asks for 2 cups of soup. And then we see that the man is secretly taking photographs of Prabhakar and his family. Actually, he is a private detective appointed by Prabhakar, and his name is Kiran Nadar. In the next scene, we see that Swathi is going somewhere wearing a burqa, and then Swathi reaches a house, and we come to know that the house belongs to Umesh Madhav, and he is the same man who massages Prabhakar, and he also looks like Prabhakar. Now we see that Swathi is having an affair with Umesh. That is why both of them intimate, and Swathi also used to tell all the secrets of her husband Prabhakar to Umesh. Then Umesh asks Swathi if she loves him or not, but Swathi does not answer anything and diverts the topic. Swathi also used to give money to Umesh, and she used to help him financially. Here on the other side, Prabhakar takes Arvind to an old hotel, where they both enjoy a lot, and here Prabhakar again asks Arvind to invest in his business, but Arvind again refuses to give him the money. And here Swathi now meets a cook who teaches cooking, but she does not like the food at all prepared by Swathi, and the cook tells Swathi that if she wants to learn how to cook, she will have to take a special class, whose fees will be higher. Then we are shown Detective Kiran Nadar, who was sitting in the car and was secretly taking Swathi's photo, but Swathi notices that someone was taking her photo. So she immediately runs towards him and she snatches the detective's camera and pulls the strap of the camera, due to which the camera gets separated from the detective. But he does not realize that his camera is separated from him, so he starts his car and goes away in the middle of the road and starts showing his middle finger to Swathi. But unfortunately, a truck hits him and he gets killed on the spot. Swathi gets panicked and runs from there, along with that camera. Then the scene shifts to Umesh, who had come to play gambling, but he gets thrown out of the casino because he already owed a lot of money. So they ask him to first clear his debt, and then he can enter the casino. Now the scene shifts to Prabhakar's house, where we see Umesh. Actually, Swathi itself has called Umesh because her husband Prabhakar was out of town for 2 days. Then Swathi tells the whole story and also shows that camera to Umesh, which had many photos of Umesh and Swathi. Swathi was very tense and panicked, so she started crying, but Umesh was trying to calm her down. But suddenly the doorbell rings, and Swathi sees that Prabhakar, who was supposed to come yesterday, has arrived. That is why Swathi now hides Umesh under the bed. When Prabhakar comes, he intimate with Swathi, and from Prabhakar, Swathi gets to know that Kiran Nadar was a private detective and Prabhakar has hired him. He then goes straight to sleep, and Swathi gently calls Umesh out from under the bed. And Umesh starts arguing with her about why did she intimate with Prabhakar. But in between their argument, Prabhakar wakes up to take a tablet, but that tablet slips from his hand and falls down on the ground. Due to this, when he bends down to take the tablet, he gets the same camera that Swathi had snatched from that detective. And now Prabhakar sees all the pictures present in that camera, and he comes to know that Swathi and Umesh have an affair. This is why he goes out of the room, and seeing Umesh there, he directly attacks him, and when Swathi comes to save Umesh, he leaves him and grabs Swathi's throat. And when Umesh sees that Prabhakar has grabbed Swathi's throat, in order to prevent Prabhakar from killing Swathi, he attacks Prabhakar on the head with a metal object, due to which Prabhakar dies on the spot. Now, knowingly or unknowingly, both of them have committed a big crime, and they are very scared. Meanwhile, Prabhakar gets a call from Detective Nadar's phone on his cell phone, but we have already been shown that Detective Nadar is already dead. So now who was calling Prabhakar now? With this suspense, episode 1 ends here. If you liked this explanation video, then kindly like and share it with your friends. Thank you.